So I've just checked the meter here after 6 nights of charging, and we have used 94 kilowatt hours. Well, as you can see, the battery has dropped twice in this week here. We drove about 30 to 50 kilometers a day here and always charged overnight on AC, 8 amp AC with the Tesla UMC. So very slow trickle charging up to 75% every night, and still the degradation battery capacity loss has occurred twice in this time frame. See you guys, see you soon. See ya, bye bye. The dog. So here, the very last time, the Teslander at the Cove Retreat, our favorite holiday destination here in Agnes Water. So we still got this error 74 here.
Yep. All right. So
right. And they have restarted the station already?
I've asked them to.
Yeah.
So, and she said try it again in 10 or 15 minutes, and if that doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So,
right.
Yeah.
So and this is how long ago?
Like that. That was half an hour ago.
Half an hour?
Nathan? Oh, right. Yeah, it's been half an hour. So
half an hour, okay.
I'll give it another go.
Yeah, just try again.
So basically...
Yeah, open the app.
Open the app first.
Well, it doesn't really matter, you can plug it in, but if it beeps straight away, it should recognize it's plugged in. Yeah, see it says, hang on, yeah, we've got start, okay, plug it in, yeah. That's good. And then click on start.
Start. Please, while we start your... Now, I have to double click that.
No, you don't. No, it's good, charging. It's charging.
It's charging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't have to do anything with your phone on the thing there.
Go for it.
Yay! Turn the air conditioner off, you get more kilometers then. What was your name again? Sorry?
Steve.
Steve. Yeah. So Steve was so kind to let me this Type 2 cable here, and we plug it in here and start the charge. So the good thing is the charging station is working again.
Screen on, okay.
That's all good. Chill this, and I start the unlock port B. Yep, that is charging here as well, looks like.
On this one, you know.
So this is charging. Well, the plan was we are stopping here only for a couple of minutes anyway, to go to the toilet and have a drink or something, stretch the legs. We've driven already 250 kilometers now. We want to go to Maryborough and charge over there to 90% because the shopping center is nearby. We go to the shopping center there, let the car charge, and then we go to the White Horse Mountain 350 kilowatt fast charger and charge up in minutes. That's what I want to try, because this one is still free to use, until end of the year. And of course I want to charge on 350 kilowatts and see how much charge I get into the small battery. Theoretically 170 kilowatts, but we will see. Amazing. So I'm just topping up here for 10 minutes or so, and then we are off to Maryborough. We would have enough energy to get to Maryborough anyway. We will arrive there with about 13%, so I just top up a little bit here to be on the safe side, but should be fine. All right, then let's unplug and head off further south, Maryborough, next stop. All right. I haven't invested in one yet, so no, that's good.
They are expensive, but you can see where the cost comes in.
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You don't want
so,
a 15
No.
and
it gets warm all the time. You say,
oh yeah, there you go. I don't want to catch in fire.
No, that's right.
Yeah. All right.
Lovely
meeting you.
Nice, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have a good trip up to Mackay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no worries.
Lovely to
all right. See you later. Stay safe.
YouTube channel. Yeah.
See you, Nathan. Yeah, it's called Unplugged EVIE on YouTube.
Unplugged
EVIE. Yeah. Well, that was very nice to meeting you, Steve and Nathan, on your way up to Mackay. Please drive careful. When you see this video, you're already up home anyway. So it was very nice to meet you, and thanks for lending me your cable. That was very good and helpful. So we can make it to the charger in Maryborough now. Thanks. So we are now in Maryborough. We are just 700 meters away from the charger, and I think we have to charge here up to about 80–90% to make it work to the next one. Alright, so back at Maryborough. I haven't quite figured out how much I have to charge here. Shoulders. We're not in Shoulders anymore. Come on, app. There we go. And we start charging. 19% it says. And I'll charge to 90%. I've got it on 90% now. So let's see. Let's figure it out. Okay, we're having lunch now while the car's charging. It's 188 kilometers to the next charger down there at Whitehorse Mountain. Is that correct? Whitehorse Mountain. And we have already 220 in the tank. So we buy some more water here, and then we are on the road again. Nice parking. Well, we are at 80% already. I stopped charging now. It's 306 kilometers. Far too much. Alright, that was 31 kilowatt hours. Battery is on 55 degrees. So predicted is we are arriving with 28% at this fast charger. So this is a 2-hour drive, 187 kilometers all in total. There you go. Okay, let's go. Okay, here's the 350 kilowatt charger and nobody's here. Amazing. All lights green. And we can park in the shade. totally forgot to charge my mobile phone. Now it's dead, but I need the app on it to charge this charging process here. Ah, silly. Begin charge. 1, 2, 2. Connect plug. Kannst du mal, dann kann ich filmen.
Oh, ist der schwer.
Das wassergekühlte Kabel.
Ah. Wird das was essen? Gut. Ist blau.
Yeah, that's good. Connecting. Please ensure your car is plugged in. Ah.
Jetzt kommt's.
Yeah. This one gives you all the numbers directly on the display. $113 was the maximum so far on the supercharger. We got 150. Holy shit, 150. That is a lot. 160. Yeah, 400 amps. It's already 1.4 kilowatt hours. Wow, that is fast. 1000 kilometers per hour. And it's tapering off already. We've got battery temperatures of 44 degrees already in there. And it's actually trying to cool. 42 is the inlet. Yeah, it's trying to cool the battery in this case, not heating up anymore. So it realizes there's a lot of power coming in, but it's tapering off already. It was over 160 kilowatt. You can feel the vibration here in the cable. It's water cooled cables, liquid cooled cables. So we are now at 80% already after only 19 minutes. 41 kilowatt we're charging. So if we drive via Brisbane home now, we will arrive with 33% battery left at home. So plenty of juice already. I don't know, why would you need a long range Model 3? I don't know. The short range Model 3 seems to do it, seems to make it real. It just seems to work, you know? Now really the Model 3 standard range should be totally enough, and from what we can see from the numbers and figures now from the navigation, we are arriving with 33% at home already, and this is a 2-hour drive. Got the huge transformer station here, and these are the charger cabinets, and there's room for more. As you can see, they have only occupied 2 of the 6. They have the 6 charging bays here, only 2 are installed. Well, I must say overall I'm not too impressed with the charging speed. We got 160 kilowatt maximum speed of 170, which is max for the car after the last software update. But the 160 stayed only for a couple of seconds before it tapered off already. Well, I was really expecting the fans going wild now while the car is being charged with 160 kilowatt here, but nothing. The fans were quiet. There was a bit of airflow under the number plate, but far not as much as on the supercharger the other day in Brisbane then. The battery cooling is so loud, unbelievable. It sucks in my hand. So much air being sucked in, wow. So, a little bit disappointing, but still, 160 kilowatts, maximum charge, great. There was over 1,000 kilometers per hour or so, some crazy numbers, wow. So we have charged 31 kilowatt hours all in total. Oh, there's the picture. 87%, that's good for me. Stop, done. Need to unlock the charge port, of course. Man, these cables are really heavy. Well, still, thank you EVIE for the free charge here on our way home from Agnes Water to the Lockyer Valley. So now, after another 1.5 hours driving, we are still not at home. We have 49 kilometers left to go, half an hour. We just stretch our legs again here, even without a charger. Interestingly, the battery cooling is still very mild cooling only, you know, 40 degrees, 40.5 and 39.8 inlet. So almost no cooling anymore. A little bit more cooling on the rear motor actually. 53 is the temperature in the motor and 40 temperature of the inlet. So I think the temperatures are always interesting to watch while you are driving. We had 52 degrees while charging, and it was trying to cool the battery down on the fast charger. But now while driving, there's almost no cooling happening. I think it only makes sure the cells are on the same temperature level. All right, yeah, we will have another break here for 5-10 minutes or so, and then we drive home, and I will show you the numbers and figures here of the app. Very interesting stuff. Stay tuned. The Teslander is back in its carport. Well, last night when we came home, we unloaded the car, and I needed to walk 7 times from the car back to the house here to get all the stuff back from the car. It is unbelievable how much cargo space this car has. And essentially we had the same amount of stuff with us this year as we had last year with the Outlander PHEV. Well, I cannot believe we are actually back after almost a week. 6 nights in Agnes Water. It was amazing. The beach is totally empty. That's why we always go early before Christmas, as early as possible before the big rush starts. But it was, I mean, these beaches are just insane. I mean, kilometers of sand and water and waves and just nature, pristine, clean nature. No people there at all apart from my wife and me. It was just amazing. It was so good. It was so relaxing. And everything is clean. There's no rubbish on the beaches, no plastic, no garbage, nothing. Just pure, pristine wildlife and nature. Amazing. Very quiet, relaxing community up there. People very friendly. I can't believe we are back. Well, the drive up there and back and over the 6 nights over there in the Teslander was just a breeze. It was really nice to drive the car such a long distance now, you know, and learn more about the technology of the car and how it all works together. I'll show you quickly the trip meter from the whole trip I have recorded. Here the car has charged overnight to 70% on 5 amp, very slow charge. So trip A, this is our whole trip of the whole last week. Almost 1,400 kilometers and 198 kilowatt hours used to drive that, which is 142 watt hours per kilometer. This is insanely low because well, we had the car fully packed, as you know, probably another 150, 180 kilos. So consumption is really low. And we could charge over there. We could charge at Agnes Water at our holiday destination on 8 amp overnight. So I plugged in the car every night at about 9, 10 o'clock or so before we went to bed. And it charged for 3-4 hours. Just refilled the energy we have used during the day. You're not driving that much over there. It's barely 30 to 50 kilometers a day or something you are doing. And it was no problem at all to charge the Teslander up there. And they didn't even want money for it. I had my meter with me and put it in between the extension cable and the UMC. Yeah, 94 kilowatt hours all in total, just for driving around in Agnes Water and 1770. And I offered them $20. I said, look, $20 all in total here. And they said, no, that would be insulting to take money for that. So I didn't pay anything. Even the trip up the coast to Agnes Water and back, so the full 1,400 kilometers were totally free. All the 50 kilowatt chargers of the Queensland electric superhighway are free of charge at the moment. The EVIE 350 kilowatt charger yesterday was free of charge. All the superchargers are free because I still have credit. So yeah, well, we didn't spend any money at all on travel costs. Well, we spent our money on coffees and smoothies actually, but not on charging, not on power or fuel or anything like this, you know. The Tesla watchdog. So, okay, we've got this up and running now. I have spent some time with the Tesla watchdog. I have not figured out all the numbers and figures. If you have a look at under all here, there are so many numbers and figures I need to go through and understand what they actually mean. It's not funny anymore. Trip. Since we left a week ago to our holiday destination. So I have charged, focus, 125 kilowatt hours on DC, 92.2 kilowatt hours on AC. I've regenerated 30.7 kilowatt hours, which I find insanely, that is a huge number. That is huge. I was never expecting that much. So 15% of the whole energy regenerated. I don't know why the distance is not reading correctly here. Sometimes it does. It has the correct reading. So it shows the 1,400 kilometers here. But sometimes it makes this number here. Well, and then we have used 25.6 kilowatt hours stationary while we were not moving. This is while parking, while waiting on traffic lights, I think it is too. But most likely this is preconditioning the car. When we came back from the beach or something, I preconditioned the car because it was parking in the pure sun and it was just too hot. You've got like 50-55 degrees inside, and I cooled it down to 27-28 or something, so it's nice and cool inside. And we also left the air condition running when we went into the shops the first 2 days because it was fairly hot up there. Well, 25 kilowatt hours just used for basically the air condition, to run the air condition. That is a lot. I don't know what this number is. I think the 200 kilowatt hours here is the 198 kilowatt hours here. I don't know why there's a difference of 2 kilowatt hours. And I don't know how all these numbers and figures are related. So you would say DC charging, AC charging, this is what you put in the car. And regen is what you put in the battery as well while going downhill. So adding all these three up and then taking away 200 kilowatt hours of energy we have used. And we also take away the 25.6 kilowatt hours. This should go to zero almost then, but it isn't. So I don't know what other stuff goes in there. There might be more to it. I didn't have time to go through all the numbers and figures of the Tesla watchdog yet. There might be more. But yeah, this is just what we have used so far. Yeah, and interestingly, I had an increase in state of health yesterday. to 51.7 again, and this morning it went down to 51.6 again. Oh, it is on 51.7 again. So I don't even know exactly if this is the state of health. Nominal full pack. See, it went back to 51.7. So the video I made up there in regards to the degradation of the battery, take this with a grain of salt. As I said, I'm not fully into all these numbers and figures yet. I will let you know. At the moment it looks like we've got 4% degradation after 5,000 or 6,000 kilometers now. But the state of health went up twice now to 51.7 again. So, not sure. I know people will tell me again, Andy, don't worry, you're driving a Tesla. This is the most advanced and sophisticated battery and battery management system. Don't worry about the battery at all. But I want to make sense of all these numbers and figures here. I want to tell you what I found out and what the actual degradation is. And as I said in the video before, I don't think charging it to 100% and then driving it down as far as possible and recharge, this is not the right method to do. This is not accurate at all. I would like to have the number directly from the computer, like in the PHEV watchdog. I'll keep you posted what this number, the nominal full pack capacity, stands for. Well, anyway guys, that was our trip to Agnes Water before Christmas. Yeah, when you see this video it will be after Christmas. I haven't got time to get everything done before Christmas. This is only a couple of days now and the family comes over and we have got plenty of stuff to prepare. Well, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and maybe a Happy New Year already into 2020. Thank you so much for watching again. Thanks for all your support. This is Andy from Unplugged EVIE Australia signing off. You stay charged and we will see us again in the next video very soon. Thanks for watching guys. See you then. Bye bye.